That's it. Well, okay. Well, look at this. Let me close this. Okay, look at this pie chart. Okay, as you can see, there's some colors and you know the structure, how to write. But look at this percentage. Okay, look, 20%, 77, 92, 31, and a little under half, a fifth, just less than a third. About 3/4. Okay, so we have some phrases. Fractions. Okay, a fifth is fraction. Okay, a third is fraction. Okay, quarter is fraction. But how to match them? For example, okay, how much is a quarter? How much is a half? Of course, you know how much is a fifth. Okay, well, let's match the percentages, okay, 1, 2, 6 with description, just if you can guess, okay? So tell me if you can guess. So, for example, 20%. 20, yeah.
No, I think that's 8 is 6. I match with 6.
Okay, 20% is.
No, A.
Oh, A
6.
is a little on. You mean a little under half? Okay. Yeah, of course. Very good. And the next one. Okay, a fifth.
A fifth
Is.
A fifth. What? I think it's 50%.
A fifth is 20%. A fifth is 20%. Okay, so instead of saying, and why do we need them? Because, yeah, you're writing your essay, and as I told you, you need to avoid repeating. So, okay, first, I use 20%, now I say fifth. So I need to use fractions. Okay, now just less than just means, you know, close. Just less than a third.
A third.
Yeah.
And a third is maybe 31%.
Of course, very good. Just less than a third is 31. Very good. About 3/4. About 3/4.
Number 2 is 77.
Very good. 77%, and approximately 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 what?
More than 90% means, you know?
9 out of 10.
That's 99. 9 out of 10 is 90%. Now, approximately, it means almost. So broadly, almost. So, which one?
Almost a quarter. A quarter.
So, no, approximately. Yeah.
Yes. 20%.
No, approximately 9 out of 10. It means 90%. 9 out of 10 means 90%. So approximately, almost 92. Yeah, 92. And almost.
Because I just thought that we moved to letter F.
No, almost a quarter.
20%.
So almost, not you know, a quarter. Almost a quarter is 24%.
Yeah. 24.
Yeah,
yes.
it's not 25, 24. Okay, now. Yeah.
And can like 21, 22, 23, and then yes, can be almost.
Now I will say, okay, no, they're different. So approximately almost, broadly. So we use different just, over, just, under. Now I'm going to tell you how to write when, for example, you have 25 or 24. Okay, so they're different words. Well, let's have a look at this word. Okay, now we're going to write, okay, first of all, let's write these fractions as a percentage. So 4/5 is 4/5 is
80%.
very good. Definitely right. Okay. And the next one, 2/3. 2/3.
2/3. Approximately about 33%.
Okay, so just for percentage, when we write figure or number, we don't say approximate. Approximately for fraction. When we have a phrase for 2/3, it's 67, 66%, maybe 66 or 67%. So
Yes.
this is true. And a tenth,
is about 10.
yeah, okay, of course, 10%. And 2/5, 2/5.
40%.
40, of course, 40%. And a quarter,
Quarter is 24.
25 is quarter. A quarter is
Yeah.
25. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, now let's have a look at this pie chart. Now we're going to know, okay, what's the difference between almost, approximately, slightly? Okay, so the pie chart shows the frequency with which adults in the US find out the news through social media. Describe each section without using the numbers. So we need to use fraction. You use the modifiers in the box where appropriate. So let's see. We have never, hardly ever, sometimes, and often. Okay, so well, let's talk about them. Okay, so you can see the chart. This is a pie chart. Okay, and now we're going to describe each section. Let's get started with the blue section. Okay, how to describe it? For example, the blue one says, okay, never. So, adult. But how much? 30%. 38%. So what can I use? 38% is 2/5. 2/5 is 40%, right?
2/5 is 40. Yes.
So now this is 38%, okay? So it can be like almost, just 2%. So almost 2/5, for example, of adults in the US never read news on social media. This is about the first one. The second one, okay, choose one segment. Which one?
Yellow.
Okay, yellow, 18% often. So, often. Okay, yeah.
Yes, often.
Yeah, and you say how to write it.
I think that's approximately a fifth. Yes, approximately a fifth.
Approximately a fifth. I think, it's under fifth, right? But it's
No.
really close to fifth, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's close to fifth, but it's just under. So just under, it's just 2%, so just under a fifth often access news on, for example, social media. So just under.
But
Okay.
why can we like write approximately?
Okay, so you want, okay, so for example, for maybe 2% when it's really close, okay, when 1% or 2%, it's just over, just especially for 1%, just one figure, just over, just under is better. Approximately is okay, so but it's better to use for, let me give you another example. For example, for let me check which one. Okay. Black, 20%, 26. 26 is
26.
is
Just over a
just over can be, okay, just over can be, about can be, but here also you can use approximately, but you tell me why, teacher, why, for example, once we say just, why we say, for example, approximate. Just let me say something. Just over, just under. Okay, they are, they are used when the figure is about one, maybe less than one or two. So just approximate, but at the same time, sometimes you can say, for example, instead of just over, yeah, I can say approximately, but when I have this alternative, it's better to use it. If no, okay, it's okay. For example, roughly, approximately, about, they're the same. So you can say about, for example, a quarter of people, or approximately, okay? So you can use, okay? And now, of course, in pie chart, okay, my chart, I have some lines, so I can't repeat. So I need to use different alternatives. So here, actually, you have the chance to use them, okay? Now the next one, okay, so, and as you, when you pay attention, I'm using different verbs. So they get, or they reach, or they hear, okay, so I don't use one verb, just I'm trying to change them, okay? Well, so they are actually fractions that you can use when writing. Because of this, I decided to talk about this word because that's really important, especially in static chart, because there is a comparison and you have some actually maybe data that you need to put them in order. So sometimes they are really close, so you need to, they're the same, so you need to use fraction. Okay, and fractions are better than percentage, even or better. Okay, so it's really good. Of course, you can write figures, but it's better to use fractions, okay, in order to show your vocabulary resource. Okay.
Yes, thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Okay, now let's describe, okay, let's have a look. Do you want to describe this two pie chart together or move to our previous topic that was, static bar chart? So it's your choice.
I told the pie
Of course, you
chart.
can do both of them. Pie chart?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, of course. This one is good because, look, the pie chart compare ways of accessing the news in the UK and Brazil. In Perth, discuss what the key features of the data are. So let's talk about key features. Okay, you tell me what are key features? As I told you, the most significant, the highest, the lowest, the largest, smallest, the biggest. Okay, so they are something noticeable. So let's talk about key features. What do you think?
Well, teacher, I would like the pie chart.
That is bar chart. It's pie chart. You say bar chart?
Yes, pie chart.
Okay, so it's bar chart. So I heard pie chart. Okay.
But
So yeah.
teacher is
Yeah.
like what can we call the each part of the pie chart?
Segment.
Sec.
Segment. Yeah,
Yes.
each segment, of course. Well, so let me stop sharing and share the bar chart again. Well, okay, here. Oh, there is my, here. Okay, let me share it again. Okay, well, you can see again, so let's keep going with this chart. Well, so we are discussing, but how? So as I told you, well, we discussed male and we divided male and female. Then we began with birth and after that age of 65. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing for female. Okay, I want you to describe it.
Describe. I think that's the given. Describe.
Yeah, of course.
It's like
About female.
I write or just describe.
You can say, or you can write. It's your choice. But I want you only to describe it. So I
Yeah.
want you to use the same statement for female
Yes.
from the beginning.
I thought that we will talk about at birth first. I can see that the percent of female at birth
Okay.
then has a biggest number from England,
Yeah.
follow,
So,
following
yeah.
with 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 just over 40.
Yeah. So regarding, okay, female life expectancy from birth,
Yeah.
the highest is England, okay, with, or so you can, now you can use different words, okay, the highest is, for example, is from England and reaches 81,
Yes.
reaches 81. After that, okay, we have the second, okay,
Yes. The
after
second
that is,
from Ireland.
of course, okay, and it's followed by Ireland with 81%.
Yeah.
And the second, okay, the next level, next step, next level is,
65.
so 65, and which country?
With the high. But teacher, why don't we talk about Scotland and Wales in
Of course
at
you will.
birth?
Of course you
Yes.
will.
Yeah.
Of
Yes.
course you will. So step by step, one by one, we are talking about here now, first, second, and after that, okay, we have Wales that is similar. We can see the similar percentage. It's about 80. So here we can say they're almost, okay, or you can say Wales just, just 1%, about 1% after Ireland. Okay, so now you can use fractions or something like if you need, so some words. And after that, you can, okay, the lowest one at birth, of, I'm talking about life expectancy at birth. So the last one, Scotland, okay, with 79.6. Okay, now,
Yes.
let's move, okay, at the age of 65. Now, the first, again,
First
England with
with like just under uh, a fifth.
Here it's better to say because you have, you know, accurate number here. So it's better to say. So it's about, you know, yeah, of course you can say, but because you need to mention and you need to compare. So having accurate number is really important. So it's 19.9%. So it's really important to know, because after that we have another one, 19.5, close to the similar, okay, well, similar with England. And after that, of course, we have again, okay, Ireland and Wales are the same, exactly the same, okay. They follow the same records. They follow the same records as 19.5. And finally, we have Scotland, again, the lowest. Okay, well, now we discussed male and female. Okay,
Yes.
now you can make comparison these two. Okay, however, so according, you know, considering this chart, you tell me, male or female?
I think that's female.
So yeah, of course, very good. So now we can see that in all categories, females have a higher life expectancy than males. Then, okay, so just this. So, or you can, this is your overview. This is your overview. So as I told you, you can put your overview at the beginning, after introduction, or the end. I'd rather at the beginning, after introduction. So first you say, in general, what you see. You see that, okay, in all categories, female, of course, we can say that have a higher life expectancy than male. And after that, you can give some examples. So for example, now you can give some figures. Just this really easy to write. A static chart is really easy to write because, you know, you don't need to do anything, you know, something special. Just you need to give some data and information, just this. Okay?
Yes, but can you just send me the fraction and the sample?
Of course, this photo, you want to have this photo?
No, no, it's like
The
the
structure.
sample.
So let me do something. Of course I will. So of course I will. So I can, if you want, I can write it on the board now, or then if you want, I can send it later. So it's your choice.
But I think if you need to, if like it will take a long time to write.
Of course, so it's better because I need to think. Now I'm saying something, then it's better to think about it and then write it. Then I will send it for you so you can have just a sample. And after that, you can compare and use it to write yours. Okay?
Yes.
Well, and now, do you have any questions about static chart or something that you want to ask me?
I think it's very clear. Yes.
Yeah, of course. Very good. Okay, now let's move on. What? Okay, now you can say, because I don't know what to talk about. So keep going with pie chart, or maybe another one that is process. So what you want?
Oh,
Because we have 25 minutes, so it's actually, you know, we need to keep going, writing section, but of course, because we started static chart, so it's your choice how to follow it. So just tell me.
but I thought that I think it's just 25 minutes. So can you give me the like the
What?
example of static chat? We will finish this.
Example, I couldn't get. So it was an example. So what other example? I couldn't get what you said.
It's like, can you write
You mean I write the essay?
Yeah, yeah, yes. Okay,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, very good. So let's write it. Okay. So let's write it. Well, so let me share my screen again. Okay. Okay, just I need to have Okay, let me check if I can upload it in Word so that I can see, because I need to see if I can. Okay, well, that's great now. Okay. Well, here, now I can see. Okay, well. Okay, so, well. So from the beginning, okay, so just let me state the trends and the main features, or the whole it. So just tell me.
Yes.
So what is, because I couldn't get what you said.
I didn't say anything.
So can you see the screen now?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. So I ask you if you want me to write the whole, or no, just the main trends and the most important parts.
Because the important trends of the sample
So let
I got,
me. Oh,
but I need to see an example.
okay. So.
Example.
Okay, wow, so very good. So let's get started. Okay, well, so okay,
Teacher, can I have time to take the bottle of water?
take a photo of.
Oh, no. It's like take
Ah,
some.
bottle of water, of course,
Yeah.
of course. I couldn't hear. Yeah, of course, bottle of water. Okay, so while I'm typing, you can go. Okay.
Yes.
Point 6. Okay, so and after that, well. So this one, 2006. Okay. Well, okay. Wells is the second one. Okay, Wells Yeah, it's about 19.5. Okay. Okay. The second lowest. Okay. So that's okay. Let me check. 76.6. Here's followed by Island. 76.1. Okay. And okay, at six is the same with
Sure, sorry,
yes.
but can you make a paragraph for me to easy to
Oh, let me
like
see something. You want to know that how to. Okay, just I'm something stating the key points. So because you need to add something. Okay, so if I want to put them, okay, so there are two. Okay, here. Okay, here. The first one is finished, and okay, now the second is here. Okay, this is the second because I divided. Okay, but let me say something here because you have female and male. You need to put all the information about male in the first paragraph, then female. Get it? So
yeah.
here you don't need to actually separate it. I'm just writing about male, and then you can change it to female in next paragraph. And after that, of course, you will have two paragraphs, male and female. Okay, so all them. If you want to, if you only had male, you would write it this way. First one, birth. Second one, at 65. Here, because we also need to talk about female, so I put it here, okay, like this. So
Yes.
all, yeah, so let me put this here is better. Okay, one paragraph. Okay, England first, and after England we have Wales. And they're the same. Okay. It's something like generally, in a general way, similar. So, similar. And the last one is Scotland. At the lowest bid, 0.8 years of life expectancy. So that's it. Okay. Okay, so this is about male. And now I'm gonna write, okay. So again, you can say that, about female, again, the same trend, the same trend that's followed like, England. And after that, we have just, after that for female, let me say, first of all is England. And after that is New Ireland, and So they're approximately the same. So let me say, okay, so for example, regarding female life expectancy birth, okay, the highest or is from England again. Okay. At 81.5, that is followed by New Island at 81, and so Wales that reaches Wales is 80.9, the point that are approximately similar. Okay, and the lowest. Okay, the lowest is, where is Scotland? Is Scotland at, I can see, Scotland is 79.6. As, for example, be seen, or for example, overall, okay, female life expectancy okay, for example, follows the same trend in the whole year in different countries or the given countries. Okay, in the whole year. Okay, just this, I think, in the whole year. And then you will move to actually birth. Again, you do the same. So you only need to do the same. Okay, just, maybe you can use some paraphrases or maybe some definition synonyms and just this. And that's over. Okay, but don't forget about counting, a word number, because you need to know you have word limit. So just, don't need to write lots of details. Okay, if you have enough space to write, it's okay, so that you don't exceed the word limit. If no, just enough. Just after that, it's time to write about 65 and finish.
But yes, but teacher, in the overview, there's just one sentence.
That's enough. Of course, that's enough. As I told you, it's really easy. Just let me say something. You think that, okay, this is overview, let me write maybe one paragraph. No, you don't need. Just you need to talk about general. What is the general trend here? We only have 1 year. So what a general trend, of course, as we can see, as can be seen from bar chart, from this actually chart, in all categories, female have a higher life expectancy. So just this. This is your overview, the general trend of bar chart, and that's it. Yeah. If you have something here, we don't have anything to be discussed. So, but if you have something else that can be considered as the significant or the general trend, of course, you can mention. If no, that's enough,
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But teacher,
Yeah.
it's like how many paragraphs does this sample
Or
have? Yes.
just let me say something. 4 paragraphs. Okay. Again, we have introduction, an overview, main body, but the length of your paragraphs are different. Maybe your overview is only 1 sentence, but your main body 3 sentences, and 4 is, for example, 5 sentences. So there is no rule that all paragraphs should include more than 2 sentences or 2 lines. No. So it's your choice how to manage your paragraphs so that you give enough information related to that paragraph. For example, okay, this is an overview here. So my introduction is clear. So because I only need to paraphrase, so it's clear. Now it's time to overview, and I have nothing to add because I know the general trend, and it can be maybe 1 or 2 lines. After that, main body 3 and main body 4. So it's okay. Maybe 3 is longer than 4. Maybe 4 is longer than 3. So there is no rule that they need to be equal. No, it's just, yeah, it depends. But totally we have 4 paragraphs. And sometimes, let me say something. Sometimes some candidates separate 1 paragraph into 2 paragraphs. So it's okay. Maybe they have more than 4 paragraphs. They have more than 4 paragraphs, but it's okay. Word limits, okay. Okay is considered, so that's okay, no worries. And after that, sometimes let me say something, some students separate overview in 2 parts. First part, after introduction. Second part, at the end of the essay, like a concluding sentence, not conclusion, a concluding sentence. So it's okay. And now you can see, oh, we have 5 paragraphs. It's okay, no matter.
Yes.
Get it? Okay.
Yes.
Any other questions?
I think that's gonna have time to think about this on the board. This.
First.
Okay. But teacher, we didn't compare the female and male.
So what you mean in comparison? You say?
It's like I thought that I think that we should about like have a paragraph compare with male life expectancy and female.
Let me say something. You mean that, okay, we need to say female this way, male this way. Yeah, it's okay. You're right. But there is a point here that, okay, now you already compared. Okay, so you mean that, okay, I didn't say, for example, or in comparison, comparing. Okay, you can do it. But after finishing your paragraph about female. Now we have, as I told you, you can divide your overview into two parts, okay, and then you can compare. So for example, okay, there is not one by one. Okay, don't make mistake, make mistake about this. Maybe it's like a misunderstanding. Not one by one. For example, in England is first, and okay, in both, as I told you, in both male and genders, male and female, England is the first. So then you can mention, okay, so both male and female, as I told you, okay, male and female follow the same patterns, like for example, as England first and then Scotland. Just if there is difference, you need to say. Get it? If no, you don't need to compare them one by one. Get it? For example, for male, England with 77.2, and for me, female, 81.5. No, you don't need, because you already mentioned that life expectancy for female is higher than male in whole chart. Then you gave some details. Get it?
Maybe. Yes. I need time to think about.
For example, let me say something that maybe it can make it more clearer. So if female life expectancy, okay, is actually is in the highest level in England, and for male it's in Scotland, it's okay. You can say that. However, for example, life expectancy for female is in England, or is from England, with or at this figure. However, for male, it's, for example, from Wales at this. But as you can see, they're the same. So there is no actually difference here. Get it? What I say? If you can see a big difference, yeah, significant difference you mentioned, they are the same in the whole year. England the first, just the figures are different. England first. After that, okay, here we have New Ireland again, and they are the same, just figures are a bit different. Get it?
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Okay, good. Any other questions?
I think it's clear now, and
Okay, that's right.
it's like, would you, yeah, like, could you send me the sample? I just need sample.
Of course, I will send you. Of course, I will send you. But after another class, because
Yes.
after that, I will have another class. And because if I forget, just remind me, okay? Because after my classes, I may forget. Just remind me. I will rewrite and I will send it to you. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Well, so time to go. And thank you so much. It was a good time with you. Just take care about yourself, okay? Take care.
Sure.
Just sit, relax, and watch your leg, okay?
Yes. Goodbye,
Okay.
teacher.
Goodbye. Have a good night. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.